One of the tricky parts about working at a hedge fund is that they aren't the type of jobs you get or work in immediately after an MBA degree. Another thing is, your position in a hedge fund depends on the structure and the size of the fund. Successful candidates are placed in positions that correspond to their acquired skills and their credentials. And the majority of these positions range from accountants, analysts, strategists, and, most importantly, administrative roles. Before we continue, we'd love to thank you for clicking on this video and welcome you to our channel. As we proceed with how to work at a hedge fund and what it is like, help us like the video, subscribe, and click on the bell icon to be notified of our new and upcoming videos. So, are you looking to work at a hedge fund? Well, it is not surprising, as it is one of the most common career paths for most people in the finance domain. Apart from the fact that it gives excellent prospects, it also helps you make lots of money. Let's quickly get started on how to work on a hedge fund and what it is like. Types of hedge fund jobs. To know how to work on a hedge fund, you should understand the various types of hedge fund jobs and choose the one that best suits your personality, credentials, and skills. The hedge fund jobs are not limited to the ones mentioned below, but there are the most available and very lucrative ones, and you'll like them if you have what it takes to get them. Accountants. One way to work at the hedge fund is as an accountant. As an accountant in the hedge fund, it is your job to manage their hedge fund finances and also to maintain the financial records books accurately for the fund. Although there are not many requirements, you must be a registered accountant with any CPAs, that is, certified public accountants. The role of an accountant in a hedge fund is to record all the financial transactions made by the hedge fund, to prepare and file the necessary financial statement, to report and examine the fund's profitability. It also includes reviewing the financial statements report and the fund's profitability. The work of an accountant is very essential in a hedge fund, so go for it if you have what it takes. And if you have an interest in this, know it is a vital part of working at a hedge fund. Without the accountant in a hedge fund, the funds will not be accurately monitored or analyzed, and the profit on losses accrued by the fund may not also be accurately monitored or analyzed. If you have love for numbers, evaluating, examining, and reporting financial records or statements, then this is the right job in the hedge fund for you. Also accompanying it is a very lucrative pay that may make you forget the stress that comes with the job. Analysts. In the hedge fund career, one of the typical entry-level jobs is the analyst position. You can begin working in the hedge fund as either an investment analyst or a research analyst, but whichever it is, the role is still the same as well as the pay. If there is any difference, it's negligible. The requirement of becoming an analyst in a hedge fund depends on the size and the structure of the hedge fund. In a big hedge fund, you need a very extensive knowledge base in addition to some specific know-how of the investment region in the industry. But in smaller companies, although you may need an extensive knowledge base, it is not compared to that needed in big hedge funds. The role of an analyst in a hedge fund can easily be summarized into two. It is either you will be charged with evaluating the company's market condition, financial economics, and investment like commodities and bonds to invest for the hedge fund, or you will be required to analyze and prepare financial statements and models in Excel or any other platform. In rare cases, you may be required to do the two, including evaluating the investment risk and searching for assets that meet and comprehend the style of the hedge funds to maximize the return of investments from the funds. Don't be alert, being an analyst in a hedge fund is not all work. You will also be required to travel, attend meetings, make important phone calls, and so on. Fund manager. Working in the hedge fund as a fund manager is one of the most significant roles in the hedge fund. Why? Because you will be concerned with maximizing the hedge fund's return of investment, and this is the most important role of the hedge fund manager. Sometimes this role may differ based on several factors, like the kind of investment, whether commodities bond, or a specific sector of interest, either pharmaceuticals or telecommunications. The requirements of being a hedge fund manager are more than those of being an analyst or investment manager, even though most fund managers begin their careers as analysts for hedge funds. As a hedge fund manager, you are responsible for choosing the investments to create a portfolio. You are also responsible for selecting the investment to be researched on, which may include a wide range of investments or assets like bonds, commodities, stocks, etc. In simpler terms, as a fund manager, you are buying this investment both for the hedge fund and for individuals. Sometimes you could be responsible for managing and maintaining client relations. Sales and Marketing Manager. Are you a good marketer? Do you have excellent people relations skills? Then this aspect of working on a hedge fund is a perfect fit for you. Working as a sales and marketing manager in the hedge fund involves managing and maintaining client relations with the hedge fund. This is very important, especially when the fund managers do not or are not doing a job of this vital responsibility. To work as a sales and marketing manager in a hedge fund, you need to possess some skills. You need to be persuasive, confident, and above all, have exceptional people skills. This is because you will be saddled with the responsibility of maintaining and managing client relations with the fund and continually bringing more capital into the hedge fund. To achieve this may require the skill of developing an excellent marketing strategy that will bring enormous returns of the funds to your prospective investors and clients. One of the most difficult and most task-consuming parts of this job is the aspect of the target. Most sales and marketing manager positions in a hedge fund pay and salary structure are target-based. If you are keen on reaching targets, then this option is very good for you. Knowing how to work on a hedge fund is not all you need. You also need to know the various pros and cons, most especially the cons. So before venturing into this career path, do your research and make sure all the disadvantages are bearable by you. Do not hesitate to share your opinions, thoughts, and experiences in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel if you like this video and click on the bell icon for more engaging content like this. Check out our other videos coming up right now on your screen.